and gentlemen, and friends, I'd like to take a moment to pay tribute to my late brother, Johnny,
who we tragically lost 2 years ago.
Without Johnny's stewardship, Griffin Cars would not be the success it is today. Please be upstanding and raise your glasses.
Let us celebrate 100 years of Griffin Cars with the prospect of a new dawn.
And Johnny's unquenchable spirit lives on today in his son, Daniel Griffin, everyone.
Heritage. Family.
Heritage. Family.
You call this a family?
If that boy screws up this deal with his behavior, we're up the creek without a paddle.
It's going fine, Rex. You're doing really well.
The trouble with the Japs is they can say yes, yes, yes when they mean no, no, no.
Not interrupting anything, my mum.
Thought you were spending the evening with your American girl.
Oh, I wanted to see the man who's buying my birthright, Uncle Rex.
Talk some sense into me.
He killed himself. What else is there to say?
Well, we don't think Danny died where his body was found. It's possible he was murdered.
You called Danny last night, Mrs. Griffin, late, very late. And then again this morning. Why was that?
Well, she was concerned for him, for God's sake. Just been arrested.
Danny's death really takes the pressure off you where this Japanese deal's concerned, isn't it?
Don't be ridiculous. If you're saying what I think you are.
Well, what happens to Danny's controlling interest now that he's dead?
Well, it reverts to me, but...
So where were you last night, please?
Here?
Both of you?
Yes. We were here together, alone.
Yes.
Were Mr. Pollock and his daughter here?
I assume so. We don't keep tabs on everyone after dark.
Are they here now?
Tom's out with the Japanese.
Jessica will be in Oxford for her scholarship.
It wasn't really your one-night stand you wanted Regan to keep quiet about, was it, Mr. Griffin? In fact, I don't think Danny was even that involved with it. So what was the hold she had over you? She discovered something not quite right about your dealings with the Japanese.
No.
Inspector, if there was something shady going on, Tom Pollock would have brought it to my attention. I'm as much a part of the company as Rex is.
Come on, Mr. Griffin. By tomorrow morning, I can have a dozen officers crawling all over your company accounts.
I was impotent when I was with her, which she found very amusing. She thought Danny would too. Hence the card. I didn't want Danny laughing at me.
Well, he's telling the truth. Would you offer up impotency as an explanation unless you had to?
But why are they suddenly claiming to be lovers when before they denied it?
Why would I want a solicitor, Inspector?
Well, first, because you have no alibi for the murder of a girl that you slept with. Then Danny dies, leaving the controlling interest in Griffin Cars to revert to you. And finally, the company's finance director's found dead in the boot of his car, which was left at Oxford Station car park by you. Had Mr. Pollock discovered something you didn't want him to, sir?
No, honestly, he didn't know.
No what?
I was taking a commission on a confidential basis from Mr. Tanigaki.
A sly backhander, you mean?
If you want to call it that, yes. Why shouldn't I? My grandfather started this company. God knows what sort of a mess Danny would have made of it if he'd been in the driving seat. I just wanted to get something out for myself before that happened.
Oh, that still doesn't explain this.
I'd been out with the Japanese till about 11:30. I stopped off at the factory to tidy up some paperwork. At about midnight, I got a call from Trudy. She was hysterical. Danny had killed Tom.
Danny?
She'd been in bed when she heard a shot. She went into the bathroom and found Tom in the bath. She saw Danny running away.
Is she sure it was Danny?
She didn't see his face. It was dark. But he was wearing one of those hoodie things he always wore.
When you say the bathroom, I take it you mean Mrs. Griffin's, not Tom Pollock's own. They were lovers, weren't they, sir?
Yes. How did you know? I only found out when Trudy had to explain what Tom was doing.
And you both assumed that Danny thought it was you that was behind the shower curtain that he was killing, not Tom Pollock. So, you dumped his body like...
I had to get it away from here. I'm a manager, so I managed.
OK, just keep Mrs. Griffin at the hospital till I get there. How's the girl?